Hi, this is Marty with the planning briefing from National Weather Service Missoula, July 9th. There are a few things to talk about through the coming days. None of them very dramatic, but have some impact for us. We're going to see some nocturnal thunderstorms late Thursday night into Friday morning. They'll get out of the area pretty quickly, but they will have a little bit of an impact across the Northern Rockies. Doesn't show up on here, but Saturday is a warm day, and then we break down a ridge and get windy on Sunday, or at least breezy. It may not be overly strong, but the mountains could see some pretty strong winds. Could even be a little bit of moisture up in the northwest, but by and large it looks like a dry, cold front. And then that'll remain breezy on Monday, still influenced from that passing cool front. So let's take a look at the satellite imagery out across the Pacific. You can see the little feature that is going to bring us some thunderstorms Thursday night into Friday morning. It's already crossing the Cascades, producing a little bit of shower activity. And that's, for the most part, it'll be showers, but there could be a few thunderstorms, particularly across north central Idaho, west central Montana, those areas. Then we have some dry area in between that and the next trough that's out here in the Gulf of Alaska. And those will be features that we'll be looking at through the week. If we look at the projected radar for tonight, we can take a look at this loop, and brings in those thunderstorms late tonight, passes them through west central Montana, southwest Montana. For the most part, it's going to be midnight to sunrise or so, maybe a little bit after that, and then it'll be crossing east of the divide. If we take a look at the models, and we can see these features that I pointed out on the satellite. Here's that feature that's coming through Thursday night, Friday. Then here's that system that's off in the Gulf of Alaska. If we step through these, that system passes through tonight. Then that system off the coast of Alaska really dives southward and pumps up a nice ridge over us for Saturday. So we're going to be pretty warm Saturday. Not overly warm for, July 11th, but still 5 or 6, 7 degrees above normal for this time of year. So look for the valleys in the lowest parts of Idaho to be close to 100, and we'll be in the upper 80s and around 90 here in western Montana. So the resultant temperatures and humidity from that upper level ridge can be seen here. Again, not overly hot for what you'd expect as we approach mid-July, but warmer than what we've had in recent days. Humidities as well could get a little drier this in places, but down into the teens and 20s across the region. Possibly a more dramatic change is as that ridge breaks down and that system that's coming in from the Pacific finally makes it into our area, mostly on Sunday. You could start to see a little bit of precipitation across northwest Montana early Sunday, but for the most part, this looks like a pretty dry feature as it drags a cold front across early in the morning. Gusts 15 to 25 will be common. I think some of the higher elevations and the peaks, we'll see gusts much stronger than that. And then as that feature slowly moves off, we get into Monday, and we're still getting the impact of that, and we still have pretty good winds right off the surface. So again, westerly to northwesterly flow with some gusts into the 20s through that period. As we continue to step on into Tuesday, the flow starts to flatten. The weather becomes fairly benign through this period. We'll try to warm up after the cool down on Sunday, Monday. We'll try to warm up back to normal, kind of Tuesday, Wednesday time frame. But we're really failing to set up that four corners high that we often do in July. And this is showing out toward not this coming weekend, but the next weekend. You can really see the prominent high pressure that's over a large part of the U.S., but not over our area. We've been pretty trophy through that time period. And that's why the 6 to 10 day outlook is looking for a lot of dry air across much of the U.S., but possibility of some moisture across the northern tier of our region. And then you look at the temperatures, very warm across a lot of the U.S., but for the most part, the West, and particularly our area, should be cooler than normal. And that's what we have for this briefing. We'll talk to you again in a couple of days.